Better late than never. Chelsea have got a front of shirt sponsor.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought.
Terrific bants. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host, Jan. I do hope you're doing well, mate. Really do hope that. Welcome back to Chelsea News. It's kind of happened. Chelsea have got a front of shirt sponsor till, drum roll, please, the end of the season. And Ben Jacobs informs us not even for the Club World Cup. 4 games to the end of the season. I must say, that is underwhelming. Apparently, we're still looking for a sponsor for the Club World Cup and beyond. So that'll be fun. Guys, we're going to react to Chelsea's sponsor and what Ben Jacobs said. And we are playing a game in the Europa League semi-final against Djurgården. I'm not going to do so much talk about them, but try and build a lineup for us, which will be a bit of fun. Strap yourselves in, guys. We are at the end of the month, April. It's been a good month. Interesting stuff. Hopefully a strong end to the season, so we reach our targets of top 5 and winning the Conference League. And hopefully being linked with some good footballers that solve some problems. I'll, of course, be here to cover it all, so thank you for liking and thank you for subscribing. If you do choose to subscribe, hit the bell, and, let's continue this journey together, you and I. Alright. Cool, so, yeah, man, coming from the big Chelsea themselves on their website, Chelsea partners with Damac Properties. Yep, I've never heard of them either. Should we go for it together? Chelsea today announces a new, so it is a long-term partnership, global partnership with Dubai headquartered Damac Properties, which becomes our official property development partner. Damac will also feature on Chelsea's front of shirt for the rest of the season. I am looking forward to learning a little bit more about this company and the business. How long until we see Stefan Borson on TalkSport going, well, I can't do this. How are they making so much money by this? Let's read on. Damac Properties has been at the forefront of Middle East luxury real estate market and ultra-modern development. Chelsea Residences by Damac is being designed and launched in partnership with Chelsea Football Club in Dubai. Slated to be the first of its kind football-themed branded residence. Wow, that sounds incredibly weird. Football-themed branded residences. What does that even mean? It's like a theme park. You sleep in a freaking football. The new development will be built with Chelsea Football Club's famous brand woven into the fabric, from its concierge service to its high-performance spaces. Wow, it will reflect the very best of Chelsea Football Club, I feel like I'm in a friggin' fever dream. What's happening? In terms of its high-end style commitment, excellent feature, to showcase the groundbreaking global partnership and celebrate the launch of the first ever Chelsea Football Club branded residences. Sorry, I got gnarly hay fever as per usual. Damac Properties will feature on Chelsea FC's men's and women's shirt for the remainder of the campaign, with its debut, the Conference League games as well, in Djurgården. So we will see this shirt with this sponsor. I mean, it's fine, I suppose, isn't it? in terms of how it looks. Jason Gannon, president and CEO of Chelsea Football Club, said this: Damac are world-renowned in building luxury properties, and we are thrilled to be working with the industry leader to bring to market a first-of-its-kind branded Chelsea FC residence in Dubai. I still don't understand. With the club located in the heart of London, the collaboration will bring Chelsea to life in Dubai support our continued growth on the global stage. We can't wait to see Chelsea residences and take its place in the Dubai skyline. Are we living in some weird dystopian future where there's going to be like Arsenal skyscrapers in Singapore and Chelsea properties in Dubai? Like, what happened? Like, look, who am I to stop the progression of football? But what happened to having your local team, your granddad taking you down to your local team to watch the Chelsea and support the boys, and then you meet the striker down the pub afterwards for a beer? For the times they are changing. It feels like a video game. Am I even understanding what's happening here? Because I don't think I am. Look, do we even... yes, fine. Fine. There will be... Ben Jacobs also posted this on X. Damac Properties will feature Chelsea's front of shirt sponsor until the end of the season. Chelsea are engaged in a competitive process for the next season front of shirt sponsor, including the Club World Cup. So this Damac thing is a placeholder. I don't know why we're even doing it now. It's just mental. It must be money. Yeah, excuse me. So it's literally 4 Premier League games, 2 Conference League games minimum, and maybe a final. And then, we want a new front of shirt sponsor for the Club World Cup, presumably because the Club will know if we're in the Champions League or not then, and we want to just get a sponsor. I reckon, and I'm speculating here, I'm guessing, this is a guess, that we've got a few potentials in the chamber, as it were. We kept one in the chamber, and essentially we've got some provisional deals. Right, if you're in the Champions League, we'll do this deal with you. Yeah, so I reckon as soon as, say, if we qualify on the final day, I reckon some contracts will be signed, and we'll hear so-and-so Airwaves is the chewing gum that I like to chew. We've got long-term sponsorship deal, and they'll be on the shirt for the Club World Cup. That's what I reckon. Yeah, I'm guessing, but that's what I reckon. So yes, there you go. Damac Properties, Dubai houses, residences, beds, the Chelsea kitchen. I have no effing idea. Let me know what you think. Let's move on. So the boys are going to come and play in Jakarta. No, you don't have to call the police. I mean, Chelsea are playing the Scandinavian football team. And we should win. Apparently, they are one of the top 4 ranked teams in the competition. So, in the words of, wibbly wobbly Roy Hodgson, let's not take the piss here. Because if we lose to Jakarta, I will not hear the end of it. And, I want to play in Jakarta. I want to see a really good shed in Jakarta. I stole that from The Athletic. I can't do any more. Let's build a lineup then. This is tough because now, it's a semi-final. Do we play the boys? I mean, but no, we don't. We don't, because we have 4 more important finals in the Premier League, which is what we know. They're all about money, these man, and they obviously want that sponsor. So Jorgensen in goal. How the ruddy heck are we going to do this? My giddy aunt. Tosin surely is going to have a game. You lucky little boy. I do think Badiashile is fit, and he has a left foot. So there you go. It's all coming together rather well, rather quickly. Which of course means he's not in the freaking... He's not in on this website, Joshua Champong. So we use this guy as a placeholder, who's of course a striker and not Joshua Champong. But Joshua Champong a right back, which means we will have an inverting left back. This is tough. Because I don't see us playing, what's that kid? Is it Matisse Mugu? I mean, we could play him. What is happening? Right, and Nkunku. Let's chuck him in. You can play striker. Nkunku striker. Tricky. I mean, George has to start. There's just absolutely No way. Let's give him that card. Deserves it. Props, my guy. All right, and Dewsbury Hall. Oh, my giddy aunt. He's straight in there, mate. Dewsbury Hall, he's the Galactico of this team. Reece James is... I mean, the only thing I'm thinking with Reece James is his sister's better than him now. Just give him that card, you know what I mean. So Reece James will play in the midfield to rest Caicedo. This is getting tough, bro. I did actually think Reece James might play left back and invert into the midfield. I do kind of think that. I still think that. I'm going to do that. It's crazy, but I think he's done it before, and essentially he'll invert into the midfield here. Joshua Champong will move over for the back three. Cool. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I think I'm quite smart here. Yeah? This is what's going to happen. Jadon Sancho is gonna play there, and he will rotate with Tyreek George on either side, and we'll probably see a point where George goes up top, where Nkunku fails to impress yet again, just doesn't have the match fitness, comes off at 60 minutes, George goes up top, and one of Neto and Noni comes on for a little runabout. That's what I reckon. But we need to complete this midfield. We can have another sort of cam-style player because Reece James will be inverting into the midfield. And Dewsbury Hall can play conservatively, but we need two midfielders. Let me just get some inspiration. It's tough. I'm looking at, we could see, Raksaki play, maybe. I mean, is that kind of mental to see him playing? I mean, I'm going to really go nuts here. Where's Mugu? How do you spell it? Come on. Do we not have a Mugu? Come on, he's playing for freaking Strasbourg. Jesus, hold on. 1 second. Okay, so this website's letting me down massively. I can't find a Mugu. So I'm just going to chuck in the boys. I reckon Caicedo. Do you play Palmer into form? I don't think you will. I'm just going to Enzo Fernandez. But you basically get the game won. Neither of these guys are playing any more than 60 minutes, and one of them's coming off at halftime. One of them will come off at halftime for Matisse and Mugu. One of them will come off at 60 minutes. Reece James just sits in the midfield. Maybe a Cucurella comes on. Because, at the end of the day, it is a B team ting generally, but it's a semi-final in Europe, and we want to avoid embarrassment. So I reckon that Joshua Champong, Reece James inverting into midfield. Maybe both Fernandez and Caicedo gets replaced by a Reece James just not inverting and becoming a starter for, and Cucurella comes on. And then Matisse and Mugu comes on maybe for one of them, man, and then rotating wingers and strikers, etc. Yeah. It's really tough to do a score prediction for this, because I don't know anything about Djurgården. I'm going to click on them now. They are 11th in the league, but they've only played 5 games. And they've lost twice, they've won twice, and they've drawn once. I mean, that is really... And that's in is it the Swedish league? Yeah, which also is known, everyone knows it as the Allsvenskan. The Allsvenskan, obviously. Just for a little bit of additional context, their last match was postponed. That's probably to give them time for this. They won their previous game for an opposition own goal at home. It does look very dominant statistically, though. It is available on Google. Let's have a look together. Here we go. Djurgården, they beat Østers for Matisse Adolfsson. Oh, that's unfortunate. Own goal. But yeah, look, dominant stats, and they play a 4-2-3-1. There you go. So presumably we'll have to look out for the likes of Zawo and Priskfriga and T. Griksen. All the classics, basically. All right. Chelsea win this game. We're going to win it. Gosh darn it, we're going to win it even though it's away at their gaff where they've just had a win. We're going to win 2-1. 2-1. It will be underwhelming. I want to slap them, but all eyes will be on the weekend for us. So we just get that away win, take it back to the bridge, and everything's going to be all right. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts about the game. And, of course, this new front of shirt sponsor, Situation. Please leave your comments down below. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Of course, Football Therapy merch available. Goat Gang merch available on the Football Therapy store. I think it's linked underneath or around the video. It should have integrated into YouTube. If not, I think it's footballtherapy.shop or something. And also daily content on the second channel, Football Yannick. Of course, I laughed at Arsenal last night, which is fun. You might want to see me doing that and praising PSG. And the link to the second channel is automatically in the description. All right, gang, look after yourselves. Hopefully see you back here soon. Enjoy the football. Peace.